everyone, welcome. Oh, damn, hello, welcome back to Ozone. First in a couple weeks actually. Now I think what, but here we go again. I'm just gonna hop right into it. We have Khmaster versus Khmaster. Let's see how this goes. Oh my goodness. Guys, I'm a little lost. It's been a little bit since I've played this. But KH just kind of keeping Garrett in the corner. This Sora is doing very well for KH so far, but you guys are starting to figure out some rhythm here. Got a nice little 54% damage there. I don't think you guys can know one, but it's still pretty good. Yeah, so a nice match there. You guys are out of trouble there. You get hit by the Berserker, and the upper not quite killing. So a little bit of a funky character, very floaty. Like in one of these games, I think I could just kind of keep Bowser Jr. out, so that'd be a trickier matchup for him. That he's one of the... Ooh, wait! Oh, but... Khmaster finding the side B with the spin out. Yeah, I was trying to say that one of Bowser Jr.'s main weaknesses is really like neutral. He kind of gets shut out by a lot of, especially the top tier characters. He has a really good advantage in disconnectors, and that hammer kills! Garrett just does not care about the matchup apparently. Okay, Garrett off to a hot start. Trying to find the way back into his stock. Specifically that down arrow on the side B, gonna give him 25% damage. And gonna do a little bit there, a little bit of spacing for KH. Yeah, KH needs a big combo. Sora kind of knows for those. You know, was one of the reasons he was considered the potential man. Probably him himself. And ironically, both sorties with very good combos. Actually, that's not a lot. Let's have the two back. No neutral B, no Bulldog. You're gonna work out for KH. It's a combo breaker. You're gonna get KH some stage positioning here. I don't think him out on a ledge though. KH is still able to keep up the advantage state, and this is where it can kind of suck for Bowser Jr. But yeah, gets hit by the upper, gonna find the kill. KH now up, now in even stocks, still down 50%, but that's doable. So I mean, just gonna whip, but not gonna do too much in terms of getting punished. So. And that's such a good spacing tool. Sora, one of those characters that can kind of float above, and that's what I really meant with that neutral B, or that side B rather, from Bowser Jr. Right, he's a lot more vulnerable to head, which, you know, for some characters is useful, right? You can jump in on him. But for Sora in particular, he has that huge sword, which can already do a pretty good job at spacing out Bowser Jr.'s side B, which is really neutral tool. And the lightning gonna kill. Got cut out, I think, a little bit there. Let's see how Garrett is able to respond. He needs to find a way back into this game. It was off to a hard start too. Started a little rough from the first stuck, but still able to keep it close. And then started to kind of just run away with it. But then KH just able to kind of keep it steady, just slow down, play back on his pace. And I think this is just a really tough matchup because Sora does a very good job of controlling the neutral, controlling that aerial space. Where Khmaster kind of can't really do too much about it. He doesn't really have a lot of great approaching areas. That forward is a pretty good tool, but kind of is outranged by Sora, I think. And again, that side B gonna get hit a lot by Sora's, like especially his Nair and Fair. You're gonna be able to kind of just snipe him out. Right? Because he doesn't need to like do a committal jump. He's kind of already floating around in that area, in that space above Bowser Jr. So he doesn't. That's where he wants it. So it's not really any extra commitment going to try to do that. Really nice attack, gonna get KH back to stage. Now he's got the upper. That's his juggle. It's down. He's gonna get the access. Somehow trading. I don't even know where it hit. And that's what the trade back. As maybe that stage, that's if I'm gonna hit him hanging on the ledge a little too long. No burn up, but not gonna get punished for it. It goes for an up smash, doesn't realize he's gonna get crossed up. That's gonna get out that option from KH. Hanging out that ledge. As the Lasagna on his neutral B. Oh, that's up there. Oh, the Lasagna though coming out. Oh, getting a little bit. It will freeze even with just a little bit of a hit. It makes it kind of weird. Definitely a DLC-esque type thing. That, you know, you got characters like Ice, and you kind of don't get to do that. He starts to run with this. Garrett needs to find the kill. Finally finds it with that side B. Now needs to find some damage here, but he needs to get an opening to do so. Ooh, tries to go for the dash again, but not gonna get punished for it, but that nair into smash. And give KH a really good safe decision. Nice. Just nair on his shield, doesn't do much out of his ledge, but in the end, he's hit by the down tilt to up air. Not quite dead yet, but 135, another up air probably do. Khmaster gives an opening, 51%. Finds a straight up here. That's going into a huge damage combo, keeping up the advantage. It does get back to center stage, but not really center stage, but does get back to at least neutral. It took 18%, so Khmaster in a decent spot now. Not really a lead. H falls out of the jab. Up here, should identify the kill, but Khmaster able to do a good job at least bringing that stock closer. It's down to about 10. I think KH was at like 10%. So, you know, much better position here. Khmaster could definitely find the stock soon. Bring it pretty close to even. Nice. It's up there. Oh, no, it was on here, I think. Great kick up, shield option 4KH. I want to point it. Not to kill yet, but he's trying to get safe position. They're still not finding a kill. Needs to find it soon. Oh, forward smash. There's get hit by the side B. Go for the Koopa. Wait, no Mecha Koopa. I think the stage break didn't manage to miss the tech there. They're really gonna be able to survive. Even character with as good a recovery as Sora is. Probably one of the best recoveries in it. Maybe not the single best one, but it's certainly up there, probably top 5. He's just so naturally floaty. Moving the upper again, these juggles are so brutal. He's just barely not killing. Again, Khmaster on his last legs here. They're just gonna throw it out on shield. Fairly tough option, but Khmaster able to find a safe option. And they're gonna beat out the up air. Ooh, careful. But Khmaster doesn't die quite yet. Doesn't really get like a full strong hit. Oh, but a little bit of a combo extension off the Mecha Koopa. But the option is striking from underneath the ledge. KH just keeping it simple. Finding the options and trying to make it back. Such a next side so